YouTubers, welcome to our channel. Something a little bit different today. I'd really wanted to make a video for people who were new onto YouTube, who had just started, and give them some information about our journey, our 6-month journey. So we're now at 6 months. I want to talk to you a little bit about where we've been, how it's progressed, what we've experienced, and so this will give some indication for people who are starting out newly and seeing how they will find things. So we did our first video on the 7th of June, and today is the 23rd of December. So we're just over 6 months old. We do basically, it's a bit of a talk, really. I say a bit like a talk show. It's just me and my friend. We sort of record a conversation between the two of us. He lives miles away, so we do use Zoom to make the recordings, and we cover a variety of topics. We sometimes do current affairs. We sometimes do things that are a bit silly. We do things that we like to do. We're not necessarily chasing the numbers or chasing the pound notes, I guess, with YouTube. We're just doing stuff that we enjoy doing. And as for Steve, he's somebody that we lost touch for a long time, so it gives us a chance to talk every week and keeps us in touch with each other, which is the most part that I enjoy about doing it. Obviously, if we got to a stage where we were monetized and we were making money about it, it would be fantastic, and what a great job to do. You know, if we could make a living out of it, it would be great, but we're not necessarily in it for that. We're not chasing that. However, it'd be wonderful if it comes. So I've not gone out to all my sort of Facebook friends and all the rest of it and said, you know, please follow us and like us on YouTube. I haven't done that to anybody at all. I really wanted this to be organic growth. I wanted people to watch us that wanted to watch us, rather than watching them because they know us and they feel obliged to. So that's kind of the route we've taken. So within 6 months, we've got up to 345 subscribers, which I think is a pretty good going. It took about 3 months to get to 100. And then about another 3 months to get to where we were, to where we are now. Now, at 3 month mark, we discovered YouTube Shorts. And I have to say that looking at our stats, Shorts have been responsible for most of our growth in the numbers. So Shorts do work. Having said that, I've not yet found the thing that really works with Shorts. It is pot luck. I've put a video on before, and literally within 24 hours, it's been up to 3,000 views, and then it just stops dead. So I really don't know how it works. I've got other videos that I thought would do really well. I've got 5 views. Now, interestingly, I did one video that was the changing faces of Madonna. And I also did one which was the changing faces of Michael Jackson. They went on almost at the same time. They're almost identical. The wording in them is identical, apart from obviously the name. 2 major celebrities. You would think they would do very similar. The Madonna one got to sort of 1,200 views, and the Michael Jackson one got to 12. I mean, literally, that is the difference. So I can't work out the rhyme or reason behind where the algorithm targets you. Equally, I've had videos that have flew for a while and then just stopped dead. I've had videos that have done nothing. I mean, in fact, one of our most successful videos, our most successful short, which I think is on about 10,000 views now, did nothing for weeks and then just suddenly started to fly, and it was all the time, everything. So, so if you haven't looked at Shorts at the minute, things have changed a lot in the last few weeks, but I'll come to that in a minute. But I think if you haven't looked at Shorts for a while before, definitely have a look at Shorts. We kind of use them as a bit of an advert for our main videos. So I always put a little comment on there saying, you know, if you want to see more about this on the short, go to our main video. But check our channel out and you'll sort of see what I mean. Now, December's been a really, really strange month. We were cooking on gas. We were doing so well. We'd gone up, 100 subscribers in a couple of weeks. It was going really well. And I thought, I'm going to use the Shorts because I do all the kind of technical stuff, all the editing and all the posting. And I thought, right, I'm going to really get on this. I'm going to really push it. I want to get to 500 subscribers by the end of December. And it was going so well. And then all of a sudden, we were getting sort of 2,500 views over a 24-hour period. That's if we didn't have a short that kind of flew up, that pushed that a lot higher. But generally speaking, we get about 2,500 views over a 48-hour period. and literally every hour we'd get the minimum of 50 views across the channel. And then all of a sudden, a couple of weeks ago, it just stopped. And I obviously researched what some of the people who give advice on content on YouTube are saying, and said the algorithm's changed, and maybe you want to get enough subscribers, you need to do this, this, and this. Anyway, we were doing all those things anyway. Then literally I got up last Saturday morning and it seemed to be going back again. It was all of a sudden we're getting a few subscribers and the views were right up again. It's almost like whatever they'd changed, they'd switched back off. And then this week again, it's dropped right down. And if we're lucky to get 10 views in an hour at the moment, we're down to 3 views an hour at one point. So whatever the change in the algorithm at the moment, then it's not working for us as a small channel. Instantly, what I did as an experiment, I started up a different Google account, signed into YouTube. I subscribed to our channel only and no other channel. And I watched one video about a video game called Stray, which is about cats. And I got recommended loads and loads and loads of videos on cats and nothing that we've done. And I looked in, I then sort of searched for some of the more popular titles that we'd covered, like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, and I stuck that in there, and not one of our videos came up in the search. So even though that account was a subscriber, didn't get recommended our videos. And even when it sort of changed back last week, because I went again, the other thing that I did is I went onto our video page, watched about 6 of our videos in entirety, and still wasn't getting recommended any of our videos. And then when it sort of changed back the other week, it was recommending the videos that I'd watched and not videos that I might like from that subscriber, because our subject matters are very varied. And I think YouTube very much comments on the subject matter, whereas we're kind of more of a, like I say, like a talk show. So our subject matters are very varied. So I don't think that the algorithm is taking that into consideration. And the other thing, I think about the videos that I watch of other people. A lot of the time I like the personalities. You know, you watch them and you kind of feel like you know those people. So you're not necessarily looking for specific content. I might go down their channel and say, well, that looks interesting, and that looks interesting. It might not be anything to do with anything I've ever watched before, but I'm interested to see what they've got to say about it. So for people who okay, hopefully like us for who we are and like what we do, regardless of what we're talking about, they're not going to find us unless they go on our channel, which is disappointing. So I'm hoping that YouTube are kind of working out what's working and what's not, and seeing that maybe some of the smaller channels are getting trampled by this new algorithm, and we'll rectify that, because at the moment I think I'm going to struggle to get to 500 subscribers within 6 months the way it's going at the moment, let alone in only a few weeks. So but that's not all doom and gloom. It changes all the time. And it could be that we get a different change in another couple of weeks, which is going to put us ahead of other people and start us flying again. So don't be discouraged by this video at all. But I think looking at some of the video things I've posted, I think we've done pretty well for 6 months. I said to Steve, when we first started, that I'd hope to get to 1,000 within a year. Again, I'm still optimistic that we can reach that. And if we got monetized, as I say, we don't do it for the money, but if you actually earn money from doing this, I mean, I think it would be a pretty good thing, because I enjoy doing it. It's not hard work. It's a hobby for me. I enjoy making the videos. I enjoy editing the videos. I find it a creative outlet. So anyway, if you're expecting our normal stuff, if you're just tuned in and expecting our normal stuff, I do apologize. This is more just made for people who have just sort of starting on YouTube or thinking of starting on YouTube. We'll be back tomorrow. We've got 3 new videos to make tomorrow. Oh, that's the other thing I didn't mention, is we do about 3 videos a week generally, and then shorts as and when. Sometimes I'll do 5 shorts in a day. Sometimes I won't do a short. At the moment, they're getting so few views, I'm not really bothered with them. So I've kind of put shorts to the back burner. So, but I will when I think of something interesting to make a short about. So anyway, that's my other video. Hope you liked it. Please comment, let us know how you're doing. If you're a new channel, let us know how you're doing. If you've been going 6 months as well, let me know what you're up to, and so we can compare notes, because I'm really interested to see what other people are doing as well. And give us a like, give us a subscribe. We'd love to have some more subscribers. Help us get up to that 500 mark. before Christmas, and that's not going to happen, is it? Before the end of the year, very doubtful. But you never know. Maybe YouTube will give us the gift of thrusting us into the limelight for Christmas. Who knows? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please come and have a look at the channel. Hope you like the other things that we're doing, and we will see you soon. Thanks very much.